Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different than what we usually do. We want to start doing some more RV content, so we thought we would start off by doing a review of Winter Quarters RV Park here in Bradenton, Florida. We're staying at this park for a couple weeks visiting some family, and we thought it would be a good opportunity to show you a little bit about what Winter Quarters Manatee offers as far as sites and amenities, show you the location, and give you a little brief overview of Winter Quarters Manatee. So stick around and let's find out what this park has to offer. All right, so we want to start off the review talking a little bit about the location of Winter Quarters RV Park. Winter Quarters Manatee is located off of K Road in Bradenton, which is right off of State Road 64, and is conveniently located to I-75. From the park, you are very close to not only the city of Bradenton, which is about a 10-minute drive to the west, but you're also about 20 minutes away from Sarasota, 15 minutes away from Lakewood Ranch and the University Town Center area. So the park is definitely located conveniently within the Sarasota Bradenton area. Winter Quarters Manatee offers 415 sites, and they're broken down into three different categories. Excuse me, there are standard sites, premium sites, and elite sites. Most of the elite sites are all around the lake. So if you want a lake view or a lake shore site, that would be considered an elite site. The sites vary as far as their condition and quality. Some are nothing more than a little bit of pavement and some gravel with a bunch of grass. And other sites are actually fully paved and appear to be a little bit better maintained than others. As I mentioned earlier, all the sites are full hookup sites that offer sewer hookup, your water hookup, and all sites do offer 30 and 50 amp hookups. The majority of the sites at Winter Quarters Manatee are back-end sites. However, they do offer a few pull-in sites as well. They're really just kind of interspersed in the park in different locations. But I think there are a total of probably maybe 4 to 6 pull-through sites that are available. As far as the sites go, or choosing a site, sorry about the sun glare by the way, it really depends. I mean, some of them are really nicely maintained and other ones are barely a gravel pad. So you might want to use something like Google Earth or Google Maps and try to locate a decent site. Some of them do have site numbers, and I'll try to give you some of the nicer sites, but it just really all depends on what's available. This is site 1158, and as you can see, the entire site is concrete, very well maintained. It does offer a little bit of shade with a tree next to it, but it gives you a beautiful lake view from the back of the site as well. And that's site 1158. The site that we stayed at before was site 1086, which was located kind of interspersed in between the permanent mobile homes. There's site 1086 and 1088, which are right next door to each other. It's a relatively easy back in as you're coming in off the main road. Got a grassy area in front of those two sites, so both are paved, both are long. We fit our 36-foot fifth wheel into 1086 with no problems. All right, so for our stay here at Winter Quarters Manatee, we chose site number 1035. Not a bad site, however, I will say it's not best as far as being maintained. It's more of gravel and broken asphalt or pavement than anything. However, we chose this site primarily because of its proximity to the tree to give us a little bit of shade. We're here in the middle of May and it's already been in the 90s. It's been warm, so having that shade has definitely helped during the afternoon. but this is site 1035. It was pretty easy back in coming into the site. There's certainly enough room to make the swing in and back in with no problems. Right next door is site 1033, which we stayed at actually last year during Christmas time. And as you can see, 1033, a little bit better maintained, a bigger concrete pad than the one that we're in. However, there is absolutely no shade with site 1033, so it gives you a lot more sun exposure during the day. Another thing to kind of keep in mind when you're booking a site here at Winter Quarters Manatee is just location, what's behind you. Most of the standard sites appear to either back up to a wooded wetland area or along I-75. Like I said, you're very close to I-75. So the park does butt up to that. So some of those standard sites are going to give you a bunch of road noise. Other standard sites back up against a wooded wetland area, which I could imagine would be pretty buggy during the summer and warmer months. Winter Quarters Manatee is a 1,000 Trails Encore park. However, you do not have to be a member to book a site here. And in addition to the nightly sites, they offer longer stay rates as well, weekly and I believe monthly rates. In the park, you'll find the 3 levels of sites that I talked about, but all of those sites seem to be kind of mixed in with other permanent sites. Lots of seasonal homes, mobile homes, that kind of thing that are on these sites here as well. As far as some of the amenities at Winter Quarters Manatee, they do have 2 different pools. They offer a shuffleboard court, horseshoes, a media room, clubhouse, which is closed during the summer, laundry facilities, 2 different laundry facilities in the park, public restrooms that are located at the front office, towards the west side of the park and back by the clubhouse. There is Wi-Fi in the park. However, I've noticed as I've been walking around that a lot of the Wi-Fi towers seem to be bent over. Hurricane Milton, was it last year, I believe, did quite a bit of damage to the area, to Manatee County, so I think that might have taken a little bit of a hit. But there are certainly things to do and enjoy here in the park. The front office of the park is located right to the left as you come into the entrance. They have parking for RVs. Or you can go into the front office, get your paperwork, sign in, and they'll give you a map to your site. Winter Quarters Manatee offers 2 different laundry facilities. One up by the front office and one back towards the west side of the park. All of the machines actually operate off of an app. You can't use change or credit card. You have to use the app in order to use the laundry facilities. This is the front pool area that is adjacent to the office building located at the front of the park. It's a smaller of the 2 pools, but you can see they offer some shade, tables, and of course lounge chairs. Located off the pool is both men and women's changing room, bathroom, and also shower facilities. Bathrooms and showers are clean, and they appear to be well maintained. While most of the sites at Winter Quarters Manatee are full hookup sites, they do offer an RV dump station, which is right near the front office building. There are shuffleboard courts here at Winter Quarters Manatee. I believe, yes, shuffleboard. However, I don't see any shuffleboard equipment. Not sure if you have to bring your own or where you might get that from. Of course, with any body of fresh water in Florida, you have to be cognizant of wildlife that might be in the area. In this particular instance, we're talking about alligators and snakes. So not sure if I would plan on any water activities. I think I'll stay on dry land. All right, sorry about the air conditioner noise, but I did find the shuffleboard equipment. So there are the shuffleboard racks and what do you call them, pucks, discs, I'm not sure. But they are located underneath the clubhouse, adjacent to the shuffleboard courts. And you can come in here, grab the equipment, and go out. Not only do they have the shuffleboard equipment, sorry about the air conditioner noise again, I know that's loud. There's also cornhole boards as well that you can use. Off of the clubhouse pool, there's a little dock that comes out to a little shelter that overlooks the water. In the shade, covered roof, tables and chairs. Definitely kind of a cool place to come out here with a cold drink, enjoy a little bit of a breeze off the water, sit here and look at the lake. Below the clubhouse, right off the pool, is the fitness center. The fitness center is basically on a lanai. It's just screened in. It's not climate controlled at all. But here you can find various weight equipment, treadmills, free weights, and that kind of thing. We're here in, I think it's the middle of May, and unfortunately the clubhouse is closed for the summer. Apparently they don't offer any clubhouse activities during the summer months. I just saw a sign that says media room, so let's go check that out and see what that's about. All right, so this is the media room that is on the back side of the clubhouse. Door says that there's Wi-Fi available in here, and obviously a whole bunch of books that you might be able to check out. There are some tables and chairs with some puzzles, magazines. That might be a good place to come. It is air conditioned in here, which feels really nice right now. Might be a cool place to come and do a little family game night or something to that effect. In the back of the park, there is a small, I wouldn't necessarily call it a boat launch, more of a kayak launch that will take you into the water behind the park and into the mangroves. The boat launch itself is concrete and just goes out, like I said, into the water. I believe that eventually leads out to the Manatee River. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching it. Hopefully you found the review of Winter Quarters Manatee helpful. Again, nice little park, especially for its location. Definitely convenient to Bradenton, Sarasota, even Tampa and St. Pete. Right off I-75, makes for a quick, easy on-off. You could certainly use the park for a nightly stay, but if you're going to be visiting the area, checking out Sarasota, Bradenton, even the beaches, you're only about 25 minutes away from the beaches. So Winter Quarters Manatee does make a convenient stop. But thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Drop us a comment below. Have you stayed here at the park before? And if so, what site did you stay in? Tell us a little bit about your experience here. All right, that'll do it for this video, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.